Hello everyone. So now we'll discuss about the program, partitioning and the scheduling. So in that first we'll see about the grain size and the latency. So the size of the parts of the or pieces of a program that can be considered for a parallel execution. So those can be vary. So the sizes are roughly classified using the term granular size or simply a granularity. The simplest measure for the example is the number of instructions in a program part. Grain sizes are usually described as a fine, medium, or coarse, depending on the level of parallelism involved. So second one is that is latency. So latency is the time required for the communication between different subsystems in a computer. Memory latency example is the time required by a processor to access memory. Synchronization latency is a time required for two processors to synchronize their execution. Computational granularity and communication latency are closely related. Latency and a grain size are interrelated, and some general observations are as grain size decreases, potential parallelism increases, and overhead also increases. Overhead is a cost of parallelizing a task. The principal overhead is a communication latency. A grain size is reduced. There are few operations between communication, and hence the impact of the latency increases. Surface to volume, inter to internode communication. So these are some of the general observations between the latency and the grain size.